Hello, my name is Ismar. I'm 29. I'm a German literature scholar, and I come from Bosnia and Herzegovina. I left my country 5 years ago, and I live in Berlin now. I pretty much left on a whim, and I don't really remember knowing exactly why I'm leaving at that moment. The reasons why I left became clear to me when I arrived here, when I realized that I can enjoy just more possibilities, a life where I can express myself more freely with less fear, and generally living in a more progressive and prosperous society than I was used to. But what I realized also very soon after arriving is that this society is more political. And I think the main thing that changed for me is that my existence here was a political thing. Because in Bosnia, with all its political problems, I was always taking it for granted. And being a migrant here is a political thing. People react to it based on their political views. And just after I arrived, my intent was to integrate, to be the role model immigrant, because I hoped if I do that, I will achieve something that I couldn't achieve in my country. But also soon enough, I became aware of the fact that whatever I do, I will always be an immigrant. And no matter how well I integrate, whatever that means, that will remain a fact for many people. So while trying to flee from the nationalism in Bosnia, I came here just to encounter a different kind of hate and discrimination. And I became aware of the racism of this society that I wasn't aware living in my home country. And that, of course, also changed the view of my home country and how I see my life before the experience of migration. Because I started to appreciate more positive things in Bosnia, mostly concerning interhuman contact and mentalities rather than politics. But I think that the most important takeaway for me was that no society is perfect and no society is without its problems. And don't get me wrong, my life here is much better than the one I had before, but still this society needs to be fixed on so many levels. So having this migration experience and seeing people who shared this experience with me, I have a hope that we can achieve that. A hope that I didn't really have living in Bosnia. And that is also one of the things that I still think about very much is the situation in my home country ever going to change? Because for Germany, I'm hopeful, but for Bosnia, I'm not sure. And that also raises the question, if I'm going to go back there, if I can contribute in any way, but especially now with Corona and all the uncertainties that all of us have to face, I think that's a decision that I cannot really make. But if the decision to leave for forever was very definite 5 years ago, I'm not sure anymore, because I think that I've learned a lot here, and who knows, maybe one day I can take this and go back and make something good out of it. But I also don't see anything bad in staying here and trying to fight for human rights in a country that is not my country. So yeah, that's pretty much it.